Okay, so we're going to be making a DIY pillowcase. So I found this fabric, and when I saw it, I thought it would look good up against the headboard that I made for my son. I just thought the orange popped really well against the teal blue. So what you're going to need is a yard of fabric, which I got mine from Hobby Lobby, and I can't recall how much it was, but I think it was like $5. And you're gonna need some heat and bond and some scissors. I forgot to take these out, but you're gonna need scissors for the heat and bond. And then you're gonna need an iron, which mine is already plugged up, and an ironing board, or you can iron on any surface as long as it's not gonna cause any damage to whatever you're ironing, as long as the iron doesn't cause any damage to whatever it is that you're ironing on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the fabric and do that. You want to fold the top part at least. I'm going to fold mine like 2 to 3 inches down. So I'm going to fold it. Let me straighten out the fabric as best as I possibly can. And you want to fold it 2 to 3 inches down, like so. And then you want to take the iron and you want to just iron that down. Iron along the edge, just so there's no slip when you're trying to, bond it down. So next you want to take the heat and bond, I'm sorry. You want to like measure out how much you're gonna need. Just measure along. And after you measure it, cut it. After you cut your strip, you wanna. I've lifted this, lifted the fabric here. That's what we're gonna bond down. So you wanna lay this with the paper side up. You want to lay it, the adhesive with the paper side up. Put the iron on the paper for 2 seconds. Just go all the way down. After you taking the iron over it, you want to allow it to cool. And after it cools, you want to peel off the paper. So I'll be back once it's cooled, and I'll show you how to peel off the paper. Okay, so it's cooled down. So now what we want to do is we want to peel off the back end of the paper. Just peel it off. Then we want to place the material, or the fabric material, it's the same thing. You want to fold it back over. Just like so. And then you want to take your iron and you want to hold it down on the adhesive for 8 seconds on each section. Sorry, I'm losing my voice a little. And you just want to do this all the way until you've gone over the adhesive all together. I'm done bonding it down and it's cooled down. So now what we want to do is we want to take the fabric and we want to fold it the inside out, basically. So you want to have what you just bonded down face up, and you want the outside of the fabric on the inside. And after you folded that in half and gotten the edges all straightened out, make sure that these ends are just a little as straight as we can possibly get them, because the fabric is cut so uneven. So what we're gonna do is flip the top part over, and then we're gonna take the heat and bond and we're gonna measure it out. Now, I don't know how far you want to take yours in, but I'm going to take mine in at least half an inch. Just so, a quarter to a half an inch. Probably a quarter, because I want as much room in here as possible because my son's pillow is pretty thick. So, you want to measure it out and cut it off. Now, you just want to repeat the process that you did with the fold before. You want to repeat the process of what you did before. So you just lay the tape down with the paper side up. And then you just hold it down all over the paper for 2 seconds on each section. Okay, so now it is cool to the touch, and you just want to peel off the paper. So now you want to take the fabric and fold it back down right over the adhesive part. Just make sure everything lines up. It's not that easy. This is a really simple project, especially for us that don't know how to sew or that don't have sewing machines. I don't have a sewing machine, so that's why I decided to go this route. I actually thought this would make a really good pillowcase for my son's bed. So, and I'm just trying to line this up as best as I possibly can. And then, after we line it up, we're going to take the iron and hold it over it for 8 seconds. Okay, so I've ironed it down and it's cooled off, so now we're going to turn it because we want to close the bottom now. So now that it's all done and cooled, we're gonna flip it inside out. You just want to push the corners out. So. And I'm just using my finger to make the corners come out. Okay, so now that it's flipped out, this is what we have left. The pillowcase. Really cool. I'm so happy about this because I didn't have to sew a thing, even though it would have been just as easy to do it with a sewing machine. But I don't have a sewing machine right now, so this is it. So I'm going to put this on the pillow and I'm going to take pictures and post and insert them at the end of the video. So I hope this helps someone. I hope that you like this little simple DIY project. Talk to you later.